Hi guys, so you want to make sure to complete the bell ringer for today. It is attached under the agenda. You'll see it. It's the Google form. You're going to complete the bell ringer. You're going to make sure that all of your assignments are turned in. So you want to make sure that the two assignments from last week are turned in, which are the Tuesday and the Thursday. And then the previous week, you want to make sure that the trapezoids and the triangle assignments are turned in. So once you're caught up with everything, you're going to work on today's assignment. And today's assignment is going to look like this. And it's just going to go area of composite figures. I'm going to go over two of them. And then you will do the rest on your own. But I want to make sure that we understand that we have to complete the bell ringer. You want to make sure that your assignments from last week, which were the Tuesday and Thursday over area of composite figures, are turned in. Then the assignments from the week before, which were the triangle assignment, the one that makes the flamingo, and then the trapezoids assignment, which kind of looks like this one, but it's with just finding the area of the trapezoid. Okay, so I'm going to go over number 1 first. And number 1, and you want to list the way that I list them. So I talk about how we have to decompose the figure. So I list the figures that I see. So I see 1 square and I see 2 circles. So the first one that I'm going to work on is the square, because that one's going to be the easiest to figure out. The formula for a square is area equals side square, and that just means area equals 30 squared. 30, this means 30 times 30. So when I multiply 30 times 30, that's going to give me 900. So the area of the square is going to be 900. And for 1, 2, and 3, you're going to be looking for just the shaded regions. So now I need to find the area of the circle. So I'm going to use the formula for a circle, which is area equals pi r squared. The pi is going to turn into 3.14. Then the r is the radius. So right here, they're telling you that from here to here, it's 5. And they're the same. So you have a radius of 5 squared. So you do the radius first, 5 times 5, giving me 25. So it's going to be 25. Then I'm going to multiply 3.14 times 25. 5 times 4 gives me 20. 7, 15, 0, 8, 2, 6. I add that together. 15, 8, 7. And I move the decimal over twice. 1, 2. So the area of 1 circle is 78.5, but I have 2. So with that 78.5, I'm going to multiply it twice, because I have 2 circles. 16, 17, 14, 15. I move the decimal over once, giving me 157 for the area of the circles. So the circles have an area of 157, and the area of the square is 900. So because I'm only looking for shaded regions, and I said this before, that shaded regions is subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 900, which is the area of the square, minus the 157, which is the area of the circles. So I'm going to subtract 4 and 7. So the area of my shaded part of the square is going to be 743. So I decomposed, meaning I separated my shape, used my formulas. In the shaded regions, you're subtracting. So you want to make sure you remember that. So my answer is going to be 743. So I'm going to put that in there, 743. And you see how it's going to give me a green, and there's a picture starting to form. So that's correct. If it's wrong, it's going to give you a red, meaning that it's wrong. So you want to make sure you go back and fix it. All right. And then for 4, 5, and 6, you're just finding the area of the composite figure. in total. So if we look at number 4, we have, we decompose our shape. So we do I see one rectangle and I see one semicircle. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find the area of the rectangle because I find that to be the easiest. So 24, and I'm going to write my formula. Area equals base times height. So my base is 24 and my height is 16. So 24 times 16. That's going to give me 6 times 4 is 24. 12, 13, 14, 0, 4, 2, 4, 8, 3. 384 for my area of the rectangle. Then I'm going to find the area of the semicircle. So here, this side right here, that is 16. And that's going to be your diameter because it's from one end of the circle to the other. So I'm going to use my formula A equals pi r squared. Now because this is diameter, I can't use the 16 because I need the r. So I'm going to do A equals 3.14 and the radius is going to be half of 16, which is 8 squared. So 3.14, 8 squared means 8 times 8, giving me times 64. So I'm going to multiply 3.14 times 64. So 4 times 4, 16, 5, 12, 0, 24, 8, and 18, 9, 10, 10, and 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So the area, and I said this last time in class, I said that this formula right here is for the area of a whole circle. So a whole circle is 200.95. But they did not give me a whole circle. So I would have to divide that 295 by 2 because I only have half of the circle. So once I divide my 290.95 by 2, I'm going to get my area for the semicircle. So then I just add the area of the rectangle plus the semicircle, and I'm going to get my area of the whole composite figure. I'm going to let you all do that part, but you have to remember that about circles. So again, a rundown, you complete the bell ringer, you make sure that the assignments from last week are turned in, okay? And the Tuesday assignment can be redone. So if you don't like your grade, you can go back and change it. You want to make sure that you're putting in the units. So if it's feet, you should be putting in the word feet, inches, and all of that. And then the ones from last week as well. So the one from area of trapezoids and area of triangles. And if you are finished with this assignment, you log on to Education Galaxy. There is an area of composite figures extra practice, and you work on that one. So you should be doing something in class. Let me know if you have any questions.